Well, it started off as a busy day, folks. I enjoyed my morning. It's Tuesday. It is just a day in the life of me, which is busy. And if I were to record everything I did, you would get tired. But anyway, I started off, I had my biscuits, and then I had my, with coffee, and then I had my croissants. I didn't feel like eggs this morning. And I waited to go on to, I got some artwork done in the studio. Then went to the dental appointment, had a dental cleaning. And oh, by the way, I got my toothpaste. I know when I run out of this toothpaste from the dentist, guess what happens? It's time for my cleaning. It's usually 6 months. Only need a little dollop on your circular toothbrush. It is the best thing. It's called Clean Pro 5000. You can get it at your dentist's office. And it would cost $10. It's well worth it. It's Clin Pro, CLINPRO 5000. Great. This is bubblegum flavor. I want the peppermint or the spearmint. They didn't have it. I went with this. I'm all right. Best thing for your teeth, good for your enamel. And it is an anti-cavity toothpaste. The hell with all those toothpastes on the shelf, folks. Listen to me. I owned a dental lab for 39 years, and believe you me, I don't mind making your crowns and implants at the time. I retired, got out, but look, if you don't want to brush your teeth, good for business. But these things, this toothpaste, best thing, especially for sensitive teeth. I just gave them a plug. Ask your professional, yes, about this, and buy them. But anyway, I did that, went out, got a haircut. Imagine, I had to pay $25 for a haircut. I don't have a lot of hair, folks. Look, I don't have a lot of hair. I don't have a lot of hair. You might think I get a discount, for God's sakes. Not embarrassed about it, but I just don't have a lot of hair. You might have thought, give the guy a discount, whatever. But before I start my day, I need to put on my incense here. I made this little incense container. I went to a Dollar Tree, got this glass, filled it up with these glass beads, flattened glass beads. I had an ashtray. It fit in there perfectly. Nobody smokes, but I used to have people come to my house and smoke in my pirate bar. And I used these long incense. Oh, by the way, I found this in Japan at World Showcase Epcot. They're the long ones. They come in the short box too, by the way. They got the short ones too. See? I love them. Morning Star is the name. And you can get them on, and this is sandalwood, my favorite of all of them, sandalwood. And you can get this on Amazon. Morning Star, the short one or the long one. And you can get them on also on Walmart.com too. So just in case, you can get that. So, and it's time to burn. And they give you these little things that you can stick them in like this. I just like to set the moment, folks. That's what I do. Just set the moment. And then I put it in here. Nice tall thing here. And got these little pencil lighters. Light it up and set the mood. I burn a lot of incense, folks. A lot. Stuff I do. All right. Put this over here so Kitty can't get at it. And now, before I get to my artwork, I have to get we do have an open mic tomorrow at Napolitano's Brooklyn Pizza, and I do have comics that constantly message me, and I have to put them on a list. So people always wonder, oh my God, what do you do on the list, right? Let me see if I can bring this around here. And if I move, I would have to, let's see, let me just cancel the face monitoring thing and move you toward, see, we do this. And I bring up my app. Got to bring up the app. Let's see, Napolitano's. I use Pages. Pages is a good thing to do. And I have my list. And I could see, let's see, who is hosting tomorrow? Let's see, John John Parada always sends me a list. So on my iPad here, well, actually, I don't even need to go. What am I doing? I don't need to go to the iPad. I forgot I can multitask here. Let's see what Parada has sent me here. Host. We had Tony Max yesterday. And tomorrow, Tony Max will host the pub in Palermo's next Thursday. That means Tony Max will be at Palermo's. And Maureen McCarthy will host Napolitano's. So we'll go here, and there she is there. And I will cut her out here. I'm going to put her into the Command X. And Command V, she's hosting tomorrow. And tomorrow will be the 26th. It'll be 8/26/26. I suppose you'll never get a 26/26/26. That's not going to happen. And so there she is. And now I had a person text me. Who texts me? Matt Roy. What does Matt Roy want to do? Let's see where Matt Roy wants to come. Steve, can you put me down for Thursday night? Thank you. That's Matt Roy. So that's not this one. So now I have to close this one out and open up, let's see, Palermo's, which will have Tony Max there. So I might as well put his name in there. Tony Max. Tony Max. And Matt Roy wants to come. We'll put him in Tony Max's spot. There, because he's now hosting, so I can remove him from that list. Then we put Matt Roy. And I'll put an X next to his name, meaning he has been reserved into that spot. Isn't that cool? And that's what I did there. Now, what I do is I have to create a notification that I put on Facebook, I put everywhere. So those folks can go on and know who's hosting for the evening. And now that is going to go on my page, and I'm going to notify everybody what the hell I'm doing for the open mic tomorrow. So you'll know Maureen McCarthy's going to host. And, well, we got a whole bunch of comics coming. And so that's that on that computer. That's what I do there. And now back to the other part of my life, right? Now that we got the incense burning. And this is the art studio, folks. We kind of have a lot of fun doing this sort of stuff. And we're ready. I was working on this picture. Ooh, it's, you know what that is, right? Twitch. And so I'm going to add a little bit of fun to her and make her pop. You won't believe it. So actually, I got Maureen McCarthy now on a new flyer that I have done for Napolitano's. I've saved it. I use a program called LightX for some quick work. I like it. Download it. It's good software. And now I have saved this. Originally, we had the old flyer, as you can see off there. And I put this new one that I like the dark mode better. And I had saved it, and I'll just drop this down, and I should have it now in my Photos app, we hope, right? Let's go to my library. Here it is, right here. There we go. And I might want to crop this a little bit. Let's see where we are for cropping this. Edit. Let's go to edit. Let's see if I have to crop this accordingly. No, I don't have to crop it. It's already pre-cropped. Good, done. So, there we go. We got that done. And I'm going to drag this off the plate and put it on my desktop. It's going to be easier to negotiate that. I'm going to my Facebook account, folks. And we're going to go to groups. And in groups, right there. I do have a comedy called Ocean State Comedy Open Mics. That's another one of my Facebook page. I don't know what this is. It's obviously somebody on my feed from Dan Bongino fans. We go to Comedy Open Mics. There we go. And let's see, the last time I used Napolitanos, here we go, see more. It's comedy night, right? I can, let's see what I can do here. I'm just going to copy, oops. Sometimes it works better. There we go. I'm going to copy this. And we're going to make a new post. And there we go. Control V, we could do that. We got change date. Change date. It will be the 26th. And we'll have Maureen McCarthy. That's it. We got her. We do that. And I want to just save this. Control C. And let's add a picture to this post. Oops, I hate it when it does that. Hold on a minute. Bring it back up. I don't want that. Hold on. Nothing works right the first time. There we go. And I'm going to get this picture and drag it right in there. And now we have it. And we're going to post it. And it goes on Ocean State. And then I go to all the other groups and I post it there. But I'm also going to post it on my main page so we get people to notice where it is. Hold on, we go to here. Very easily done. Go to our main page. Here it is. And I will drop it there as well. And next, post. And it's live on the main page. And I'll post it to maybe about 13 other pages. Isn't that nice? Not bad. And so now I'm asked to do a Spider-Man drawing. And we're going to do it. And we're ready to rock and roll, folks. That's usually how I like to do things. I like to at least get a rough draft, kind of squibbly looking, but I got to refine the edges, shade it in, and make it look like something. So that's a start of what's to be Spider-Man. We'll show you the finished product. And now to close it off at the Pirate Bar, folks, with the mouse ears. Kind of small for me. But what the hell? We're having fun at the Pirate Bar. And Nala Roll Kitty Girl is here to join in the fun. See you on the morning rant at 6:40 a.m.